guys, I thought this might be something fun for us to share together over here now. Our pal Gimster over at the Goosh, our Patreon, sponsors vids for us on the regular, and a lot of them are VTuber related. And now he gave me this double header. It was videos about the history of PIPKIN, PIPPA, and TENMA MAEMI. I know I brutalize the names all the time. You get the general idea. They were really, really good, both of these videos. I just think the VTubers are really, they're fascinating. They're really good entertainers. I enjoy watching them. They're just, it's the kind of entertainment that just makes you smile. I mean, they're a lot of fun. And learning their histories and more about them as the things they've dealt with, just like any other form of entertainment you enjoy. It's a good time getting to know how the people that are entertaining you came to be who they are. For me, it's fun anyway. But I thought I'd post these here. I brought them over from the Goosh. Gimster's fine with having them posted here on YouTube as well. And let's see if you guys enjoy watching this type of stuff along with me. We haven't done any VTuber material in quite some time. I'll watch and see. If you guys are enjoying this, we'll do even more. Here we go. All of it's just fascinating. Good entertainers. That's in Walmart. Nice. Oh.
Did they reorganize
Pick me up
all of the aisles again?
Dr. Scholl's.
Where would their kitsune section be now? I swear to God, if I have to be stuck with the horse memes for another week, I'm gonna...
Oh, that's a little twisted.
Crazy seeing you here. You're probably wondering, who the hell is that deranged rabbit girl blasting out the foot care section?
What's going on?
Promise to be my meat shield, and I'll tell you all I know about this rabid maniac.
That was good. That was a quality opening. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Rima Evanstar
like me for real.
is
and
the
by just like me, I mean your
channel this is from.
basement-dwelling keyboard warrior. Pippa is a female English virtual YouTuber and a member of
That was
Ace
funny.
Connect. She debuted as part of its first generation alongside Rinku Ashilia, Hakushika Iori, Tenma Maemi, Fujikura
Maemi,
Yuka,
okay.
Shizui Mishiru, and Utatane Naza. She's kind of like a female, more hyperactive version of Asmongold. After all, they both drink way too much soda and repurpose entirely harmless part of their households for quite unsavory uses.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean no more? No more. Like, I haven't had mold in here for a while. No, the other thing. Oh, I haven't had a vomit drawer in like over 2 years now. Jesus Christ. Listen, now I grab the trash can.
A vomit drawer, did she say?
Why did you keep a drawer? Well, because I needed something that I could like lay my head into in case I got sick in the middle of the night. And you were like a kid when you did this?
No, it was last week.
In a world filled with carefully curated personas,
I hope you
Pippa's
at least
unabashedly degenerate
line the drawer with
deeply
something.
resonate with her audience.
Oh fuck! You guys said a bunch of them. Holy shit!
Holy
Attracting
shit.
a devoted cult following. Her genuine and unfiltered opinions, regardless of the potential for pushback or controversy, have struck a deep chord with her loyal fanbase. As deranged as Pippa comes off, she is still very relatable and stands as a refreshing
I like that. Well, you guys
anomaly
know
in the
I
VTuber
appreciate
scene.
anybody
From
who'll just
reacting
say
to wacky
whatever they
stories
want to say.
to fortune reading ASMR.
I want Pippa to lick her souls clean of my seed after the act is done.
Pippa has endless
Okay.
hours of content ready to destroy you mentally. Pippa is sometimes
Not
dubbed
disturbing at all.
Picora is a good case study of what happens when the creator is more degenerate than the audience. But naturally, straddling the fine line between edgy humor and shock value can stir debates, leading to polarized opinions about her. This divide is stark, with individuals either adoring her unique charm or finding her approach very off-putting. Before Pippa's
I
debut, she released
think there's
these
little doubt I would
videos
like her.
as teasers showcasing her personality. 3 of her notable videos include VTubers are PSYOP, where she claims that VTubers were part of a government PSYOP to ensure that humans wouldn't breed. PPPP and a claim clean version of Ram Ranch.
That seems reasonable.
18 happy friends at a slumber party. Big fat fluffy pillows wanting to be hugged.
A classic. Pippa initially dreamt of joining Hololive.
the hell?
I'm, in a way, glad she got rejected, because if she did join Hololive, there is no way we would have ever got the Pippa that we know
Yeah,
today.
they
She
would have
finally made
clamped
her
right down on her,
long-awaited
huh?
debut on June 20, 2021. In that stream, she explained that she's actually 3, that she likes tabletop RPGs, and if you are a D&D lover like Pippa, do you know what else you might like? This book called The Tome of Phalor. It's a
Tome
beautiful,
of Phalor.
comprehensive guide to the realm of fairies. Think of it like the fairy equivalent of the Monster Manual, but with less chomping and way more sparkles. This book is so useful for world building with minimal
Not a
rules,
sparkles
meaning
fan.
even I could use it without messing up the campaign in the first 5 minutes. It works with loads of RPG system like Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and it's fantastic inspiration for readers and writers too. In the Tome of Phalor, dive into the mystical world of fairies with the latest book from Fable Spinners. Enhance your stories with incredible descriptions of Fey realms, beautiful imagery, quirky characters, and mysterious powers, such as the all-powerful archfey that rules over fairies. And speaking of powerful creatures, I know you guys love horses, and the Tome of Phalor has this mythical upgrade, the unicorn. It's way less swingy than those online parasocial unicorn fans, am I right? This book is perfect for RPG lovers, fantasy writers, and anyone who secretly believes in fairies. No judgment.
That's
Remember, the hardcore
quite the-
version, the
quite the
fancy
book,
one,
huh?
is a Kickstarter exclusive,
Ah.
and the campaign ends in March, so make sure you don't miss it. Thank you, Tome of Phalor, for sponsoring this video. Now back to the main content.
Excuse me,
which
that's,
is probably less magical, although it's
interesting
very
book.
pastel. But hey, at least I won't have glitters in my hair for the next 6 months. During her debut, Pippa also stated that she likes power chords, playing video games,
Power
and she
chords?
loves chips. On the other hand, she hates technical difficulties, lag, bufferings,
I
and
think
crowds. But most
any of us
all,
who stream
she
hate
hates
that.
the federal government.
Fair.
I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government. 30 on 30. I'm not a big fan of the government.
If you
I
haven't
like that.
noticed already,
I gotta get
Pippa
that
is what we
soundbite.
call a conspiracy theorist. She kind of tried to be more CISO and clean in the first few weeks of her debut.
Chat, do you want a kiss? You want a kiss? Winding up.
It lasted a total of like 2 streams, and she slowly evolved into what she is today, the Yabbit menace and force of chaos. Pippa loves corrupting everyone she collaborates with.
Yep,
For
then I would
conspiracy
definitely
theories and odd
enjoy
internet
her.
facts.
Even though I'm
The
not a
same goes for
conspiracy
when she
theorist, I
collaborates
like
with
hearing
Trisha.
people
Collaborations between
espouse
Pippa
theirs.
and her are consistently remarkable because of their amazing synergy. I believe collabs have the potential to be much more than just combining view counts. If the creators really click, it makes for content that grabs attention in ways they couldn't do by themselves.
Sure.
So just combining 2 big fan bases might not even bring the best results at time. This really showcases how it's all about that connections in those collabs, which can spark amazing content. And this
Yeah,
goes for
well, that I
creators
think that's
big
true with
and
any
small.
teaming up of
It's a black squirrel.
groups or individuals in entertainment.
She's gotta specify that it's melanated for when she attacks it.
The thing is, Pippa often describes herself as being quite pessimistic about the world and herself, but not when it comes to VTubing. Regarding VTubing, she harbors an incredible passion, and when she begins discussing them, you can tell she sees them as a positive driving force and source of inspiration, and that she is quite knowledgeable about the topic as well as being full of great advices.
And you cannot be them, but you can be you. This is so corny. This is so corny. But you can be you, and you can be one of those like super cool people. You can be super talented and super amazing, and it might take you longer to get to that point. And it's really upsetting sometimes. You gotta let go of your ego though. But just keep at it. And then you'll hit whatever fucking age. When you hit 40, and suddenly you're
Whatever fucking age.
Leonardo da Vinci and your fucking drawings and your inventions and whatever the hell. You know?
No,
So it would
40
make
was a long
sense
time ago for
Pippa
me, and I
to
wasn't
found
Da Vinci.
Her own VTuber idol agency. In one instance, she even started a meme idol agency called Flavor. Flavor is a meme corporation set up by Pippa with the help of AI. It's meant as a parody of the state of VTubing and corporate culture. In this setup, Pippa is portrayed as a failed evil corporate CEO who got fired from her previous company called Kuro Company after one of her former talents revealed Pippa was using her powers to force sexual favors from the talents. Given that the entire project is open source, Pippa's fans begin to contribute, leading to a surge of content for her community to engage with. It became a creative sandbox for everyone involved. This initiative led to 5 generations of VTuber models which were adopted and operated by her fans emerging from this agency. They even created Twitter accounts for each and every single model. Made-up lores also emerged from this parody agency, including fake Discord logs that were leaked, and even
That's actually
fake VTuber drama.
pretty
leading to
impressive.
one of their affiliated talents having to issue an apology on social media. Initially, it was all fun and games, but eventually, she kind of lost control of it as it took a life on its own.
I was just
Her
gonna say it was a
coworkers
wildfire,
began to get
huh?
annoyed with some of the interactions with her fan base, and even the CEO of Face Connect, Sakana, started sweating a little bit, I'm sure. Everyone was wondering how much she was actually responsible for what the flavor talents were doing.
So, like, do you actually like run these accounts or something? Like, what? None of them. I don't own any of these. None of them. I have no part in this. All I did, I made this logo. With chat's help, I generated the images. That's it. I have not made any of these accounts.
So eventually,
Wow.
she had to distance herself from it.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say,
that's kind of
the
downside
wheels
of
really
having
came
an edgy
off.
fan base.
Oh,
the
shit.
positive aspects is that you're extremely hard to cancel because most things will fly with them. The downside is that they're kind of hard to control, and if you ever want to go more sesso in the long run or want to change your content, they might revolt. In another hilarious antic created by her fanbase, the PIPKIN fan Twitter account was created. This is a roleplay account where each day the value of the fictional Pippa currency called the bun is adjusted up or down in response to Pippa's later stream or social media antics. Basically, Pippa has her own bank, and on that topic, what the fuck are you guys doing? Where is my bank?
Yeah.
One of the bigger controversies Pippa was involved in, and one that helped her put her on the map, is the Hogwarts Legacy scandal. Hogwarts Legacy is a game that came out on February 10th.
Yeah, and so many people were pissed off that anybody was playing it.
Set in the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
I wish I would have thought to
well, the
play that
is that its
when
author,
people were trying
J.K.
to
Rowling,
cancel
has
people
been
for it.
making quite a lot of disparaging political comments about transgenders and trans rights on social media. And despite not being directly involved in the game's development or its narrative creation, Rowling profits from the game due to her ownership of the Harry Potter intellectual property, or IP. This ownership means that any content produced within the Harry Potter universe, including Hogwarts Legacy, generates royalties.
Of course
for
it
her.
does, and
This,
it should.
of course, developed into a large-scale protest and boycott against all streamers that wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy, regardless of their political views.
Yeah, it was
which
also
resulted into a mass harassment campaign of several content creators.
See, I would have
A
laughed my
list was
ass
even
off to have a mass
created to
harassment
keep
campaign.
track
I'd
of
have
who was playing the
That's
game
so much
at
fun
the
laughing
time,
at losers.
creating a huge divide within the community, as the members of this list eventually became prime targets of harassment. The biggest examples of these was the targeted harassment of VTubers such as Silverveil and PIPKIN. The conversation culminated in a mass cyberbullying and lots of attempts at cloud chasing from several smaller VTubers who seized the opportunity to promote their own platforms as a safe space, unlike the platforms of those who chose to play the Wizard game. At the time,
you
this
need a
minority of
safe
really loud,
space
outspoken voices
from a
created
game
false consent consensus of unanimity in
Christ.
opinions. Most were too scared to speak out or give a more nuanced take on the topic for fear of losing their platforms or even being publicly harassed. So this led to the harassment, doxing, and bullying of Silvervale especially, who broke down on stream several times and even saw some of her relationships with her coworkers sour.
We all understand your feelings, and
There you go. You bullied somebody into submission. Good for you. You're quality folks. Because somebody was playing a game.
it's okay if you don't want to be here anymore. But
And there were
harassing
characters involved
people
created by somebody you don't like.
video
Fuck
game
you.
is not how you go about proper activism and try to make legitimate changes.
But the
Yeah,
worst
you're
part
trying to
of
talk
the
reason
whole
to
thing
idiots.
is that the harassment also resulted in the departure of the VTuber PIPKIN, who was widely loved and known for her impeccable behavior. And that's when PIPPA steps in.
I think Silvervale just got harassed over it. I think some people just started fucking harassing Silvervale from B Shoujo because she's playing it. They harassed PIPKIN. Yeah, they harassed PIPKIN. Poor PIPKIN, she didn't deserve it. She did not deserve it. People fucking suck. Don't get political in here,
Correct.
man. Don't get political. Just, man. Okay, I'm gonna get political. Okay, I just think it's hypocritical to lose your fucking mind about the Harry Potter shit and then to go and play like Genshin Impact or fucking Blizzard games. All right, I'm just saying. I could
Good point.
sympathize if it
Really
was,
solid
like,
point.
Like people were consistent with it, right? But then it's not consistent. It's not fucking consistent. Okay, it's not consistent.
Upon learning of PIPKIN's graduation, PIPPA took the day off from streaming and returned the next day with a Hogwarts Legacy stream, despite her proclaimed dislike for Harry Potter. This was PIPPA's way to stand against the Twitter
Good.
outrage.
Now I like this, Pippa.
I hate this franchise, but I hate people on Twitter more.
This situation led to significant backlash,
That's fair.
prompting a noticeable shift in public's opinion. The contentious nature of the issue brought about a strong reaction from those previously silent or neutral, revealing the broader spectrum of viewpoints and sparking more intense debate on the matter. And while it is true that some political agitators might have partaked in this movement, most people just wanted to play a game they loved. The problem is that these people attack such a wide brush of people. It's like saying all Pokemon fans are transphobic. Most people didn't have any political stake in this.
That's right,
just
they love
wanted
those
to play a
characters.
franchise
We
they
talk all
grew
the
up
time about
with.
being able to
Nonetheless,
separate
this event ended up
the artists from their
catapulting PIPPA to
creations.
higher heights, as she got lots of people talking about her, for better or for worse. Many criticized her takes, and among her biggest critic is a prominent political left-wing YouTuber called Vosh. Vosh likes to pick fights online. A lot.
But I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid.
In hindsight, this would end up being a really poor choice
I don't
of
know,
words
Vosh.
for Vosh. So Vosh decided to pick a fight with PIPPA based on internet threads meant to display her in a bad light that we'll cover later in the video.
PIPPA, who I think is like a Nazi.
The problem with Vosh is that
there it
he
is.
didn't expect
Nazi
this
word.
bunny
Got that
anime
in there.
girl to end up pulling some deep lore on him and absolutely cooked him. Let's just say Vosh has a history of taking clopping a little too far.
Did you hear about what Vosh said about you? Yeah, I think he said I'm a Nazi. I'm not really concerned if a horse fucker thinks I'm a Nazi though.
PIPPA was even more right there than she thought at the time. See, Vosh has been vocal
good.
in critiquing the VTuber community, alleging that it harbors individuals with pedophilic tendencies and even an overemphasis on lolly content.
Large portion of VTubers are degenerate 4chan incel
Oh,
And he's also the
please.
same guy who's recently come under fire for accidentally opening his non-sorted folder, which revealed a bunch of very young-looking girls in promiscuous positions with none other than horses.
This is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
Are you?
I don't know what's worse here, that he's a mega hypocrite, that there is
Wow.
horses mixed
That's-
in his prawn folder,
Yeah,
or that
that's
all
pretty-
of this is right next to his
What
stats
a
folder.
creepy
Knowing now
fucker.
that artist is a lolicon, yeah, I can see it. When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
I want to emphasize that even during the intense discussions surrounding Hogwarts legacy
What the fuck
and
is wrong with
trans
it? Oh,
issues,
that guy's
Pippa
creepy as shit, isn't he?
consistently called for the respect of individuals' identities. She's issued a tweet.
Notice, it's nice to meet you all. It's been a hectic past few days, and I'm not sure how to word this properly. While I do appreciate all of the kind messages, I don't appreciate being used as an excuse to attack other people. Let's not shit-fling and attack other people's identities. If I see it, I'll be blocking and banning you from my community like I do the rest of the trolls and bullies. Do not try to misinterpret my words and use me as a banner to attack other people. Pippa.
Although it
That's
sparked
fair.
considerable backlash, I believe was essential in defining her community's boundaries firmly. This step was crucial to communicate what is and isn't acceptable behavior within her community, showing her dedication to creating a respectful space despite what most of her aunties would want you to believe. On a lighter note, the next day of Pippa's Hogwarts stream was her birthday, and her fan, Mr. Yura, organized a birthday billboard ad for her, which is cool.
That's
Being
very cool.
a controversial figure has its
Excuse me.
perks and downsides. One of the downsides being that you're prone to attacks from outside sources, such as hacks, doxes, as well as being mass reported. In one of those instances, Pippa's Twitter account got banned for a single day.
I got Twitter banned last night, and now I can't send tweets from my phone anymore.
On December 28th, Pippa also got her Discord banned as well for unknown reasons.
What did you do?
Unknown reasons, yeah.
Fine. It's fine. Too much bed posting. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
My Discord's gone? Guess I don't have to respond to DMs.
Luckily, she regained access back to her account on January 8th.
Please, Discord support! You said I have 14 days to resolve my account issue or you close my account! But you won't respond to any tickets? My Discord is back! I will never say anything.
I've heard a lot of unflattering stuff
Pippa
though
was
about
also
Discord's
embroiled in a fake
operations.
doxing attempt. Basically, what happened is that a
Don't know
YouTuber by the
you know,
name
how
of
true it all is.
Camelot331 posted an IRL picture alluding that it was Pippa. Pippa then responded to the tweet confirming that this was not her and added that this could cause privacy issues for VTubers and legal issues for VTubers and corporations.
Jesus Christ, this not me. Please don't post things like this about VTubers. It creates privacy issues, and for people in a company, it could create legal issues.
Camelot
But if somebody
then
thinks they can get
apologized
some
on Twitter
clicks
for the
for it.
trouble he had caused, stating,
People obviously saw the picture I posted yesterday. Had I known the VTuber culture, I wouldn't have posted. A friend was hurt over it. Something I would never want to happen. Even more were hurt. It was a joke. Sorry to Pip. Good lesson learned. Apologies. Yours truly, C331.
Upon Pippa's tweet, internet detectives delved into the message,
I'm
highlighting
sure they did.
capital letters scattered within the text to unveil a hidden phrase. Phase is gay. This revelation led many to interpret it as either a lack of remorse or an act of trolling. Speculations arose that this cryptic message might have been a response to Pippa's previous jest, referring to him as a fruit during a collaborative podcast.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I want to see immediately.
You think it's your fault for looking a little too fruity, maybe?
Why you gotta say that?
But the biggest accusation Pippa has received is being called a Nazi and an anti-Semite. This is a common trend in VTuber
Anti-cement.
spaces to throw that word around. People also believed Gargura was a Nazi at one point, which I speak about in my Gura video. In one instance, Pippa joked about shekels, which is an Israeli currency, often referenced in Jewish conspiracy theories or anti-Semitic tropes.
Guys, thank you for the 937. Thanks for the stream, Pips. Have my shekels. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the... I'm rubbing my hands. Thank you for the shekels. What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. Thank you, guys.
And then they also accused her of doing racist jokes.
I don't know. That's
Oh, man. Imagine he'd start...
kind of just we've used the term shekels, not
Which
anything to
was-
do with
Well, that's Pippa.
Sometimes...
the Jews, just in gambling. Let's put a few shekels on so and so. Just another
I
word
say
for money.
stuff and I don't believe it. But I believe it while I'm saying it. And then 5 seconds later, I'm like, that was the stupidest thing I've ever said. Why did I say that?
During a gameplay
I
session,
think we've all
of
been there at
Hogwarts
different points in
Legacy,
life,
some
no?
viewers interpreted the player's negative comments about goblins as being anti-Semitic as well.
That thing's fucking ugly.
Just a moment.
You know what? I think it's okay we're killing these things. They're pretty fucking ugly. I think we should genocide them.
This confusion may stem from prejudiced stereotypes about Jewish people, leading to a mistaken belief that their criticisms
second.
of goblin characters were indirectly targeting Jewish individuals. Allegations that PIPPA
I must
took
be
the time
way
to clarify during the stream.
I just want to
out
say,
of touch because I wouldn't
people
have.
thought that I was being
I wouldn't have made a
anti-Semitic,
connection that they,
shitting on the goblins.
those characters, the goblins were
fucking
supposed to be
black
Jewish.
sclera and like wrinkly, gross little faces and long ears and shit. Bro, the guy, no, that's not a dog whistle, dude. They're goblins. They're creepy looking.
PIPPA also
Yeah,
has
that's-
been accused
that
of
seems like a
denying the
reach, a
Holocaust,
stretch, doesn't it?
When in fact this clip only shows her reading a really messed up super chat.
For the 333, I think Helen was mostly legit, but not as capable as she's made out to be. Like how that one event happened, but 6 million, no way.
Same with this clip where she is going fully into her conspiracy theorist trope.
Oh boy.
Okay, Angel, what if I told you it's already like that? What if I told you that there's already a group of people running the world right now, and they have been for hundreds of years? They're even trying to reduce the world population to 1 billion. I saw some conspiracy theories. What if I told you, K-Angel, that it's not about the population number? It's about who is left.
These are just few minutes
Yeah,
out of thousands of hours
yikes.
of streaming.
There's
This
some
isn't
tinfoil
Pippa's
for
main
ya.
content. She usually focuses on creating uplifting projects, offering advices to VTubers, and producing entertaining content for her fans. These are just essentially edgy jokes, but joking about sensitive topics doesn't require you to endorse these subjects. And if you don't believe me, just hear it from Pippa herself.
Sometimes I say stupid shit, but I don't mean it. Or sometimes I say stupid shit, and a year later, shocking, I know, but people change in a year. I don't believe it anymore. Or sometimes I still agree with it, but I didn't mean to word it the way that I did.
I think
I'm not gonna apologize.
there's a
but I
certain
wish
amount
you
of
wouldn't
fairness
hate
in
me
that. Yeah,
so
you can-
much. I
your
would've worded
opinions
it more
can
nicely
morph.
if I had known you were gonna hone in on it.
Pippa is often accused of being part of the alt-right movements, which has been associated with anti-Semitism. These antis often dig up clips of Pippa where she presumably manipulated coworkers into thinking that the Joshua Moon site is a good place.
They talked about us a bit though, and they've been really friendly. There you go, Kiwi Rolls. Michan just called you delicious.
Yes, this video is fucked.
Why do we have Christian Weston Chandler up there?
Joshua Moon, what's going on? Sorry.
Crazy to think anyone would call Tenma innocent. The website owner addressed Pippa's comments, and her positive reaction to his response sparked additional controversy. This sequence of events further intensified the debate surrounding
Excuse
her
me.
actions and statements.
Did you see Noel's reaction to you? What the hell? No? What do you say? What the fuck is this anime shit? He said, why are we screaming right
That laugh.
I'll take it. I'll take it. He said he wanted to become a VTuber. No? Well, help him out, Chad. Help him out, man.
There's also been several threads made on Pippa where she is also accused of supporting and encouraging interactions with lolcows and alt-right Gamergates figures. The controversy surrounding Pippa involves clips that, when viewed without context, appear quite incriminating. However,
Okay.
it's important to note that these clips were often deliberately taken out of context. The background and timing
Well, that
of
happens
these
a lot.
accusations are crucial for understanding the full picture. The allegations originated from a user involved in the hashtag #DropKiwiFarm movement led by Kifals, a controversial figure who had her own movement turn against her after she was accused of embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's obviously a lot more to be said about Keffels, but she's not a VTuber, so honestly, who cares? All you need to know is that this movement, which
was
initially
cute.
aimed to boycott this particular website, eventually morphed into a widespread hate campaign. Its main objective shifted towards opposing anything associated with kiwi farms. This campaign scrutinized anyone with even the slightest connection to the website, including those who referenced it in memes, jokes, or even casual mentions. Consequently, PIPPA found herself targeted during this
Consequently,
period,
I like
caught in
her
the crossfire
accent.
of the movement's broader agenda to combat the website's
One of
influence
the-
and activities.
that's got to be one of
problem
the
is
greatest
that a
moments in
user
video
or
games, isn't
someone
it?
Such as Bosch, who
Certainly
now
most
stumbles
iconic.
onto these threads and who doesn't understand the context of the time and space where
Right
these
there.
were written, will only take these words at
The
face
lyrical
value.
way he says it. Says
Do I
the
think
N
this
word.
like a Nazi?
And this is why she has been a heated topic amongst VTuber audiences in the past couple of years, but hopefully this helped shed a light on some of the misconceptions about her.
Listen, if I ever secure that Bosch collab,
You're gonna ask him to see his barn?
it's just polite.
Thing is with PIPPA, it really shows how a VTuber can embrace the whole 4chan / anonymous forums / rats and how we can engage with these communities without necessarily have them define us. There is a lot of great content that can come out of mixing communities like this. And she is not just your edgy, epic, rabid VTuber, but a complex character capable of fitting both in the
This was really good.
and
Wow,
the
what a
glossy
really
idol
good
corporate
breakdown.
VTuber scene. The fascinating thing with her is how she's managed to thread the line of controversy, often even crossing it sometimes, to the despair of her boss Fishman. She definitely likes to keep everyone on their toes, but she still managed becoming virtually uncancelable even through the really
Yeah.
controversial
Well, you're not
shit she
canc-
says.
you can't be
I guess
canceled if you don't
that's
give a
the
shit what
perks
people
of
think.
Always being really honest about who you are to your audience. They'll accept you for who you are. It makes it even more remarkable that she works for a company that allows her to do this. Sakana intentionally recruits controversial
Excuse me.
talents, but still aims to be seen as a legitimate idol company. So she definitely had to become a bit more tame since joining. And that's probably for the best. There
Yeah,
is
it might-
only a
might
certain
work out for
degree
her.
of honesty the internet can tolerate until it creates much more hassle than is worth it. Not gonna lie, I was familiar with PIPPA before this video, but I hadn't dove that deep into her content. After researching her,
Yeah,
I can
me either.
irrevocably say that I'm kind of a fan now. I mean,
Me too.
she's kind of based. I always like to see someone who is unabashedly themselves. But what do you guys think of her? Let me know in the comments below.
I mean, for me, she's
PIPPA is often accused of
Even
being part of the
more
alt-right
interesting
movements,
now.
which has been associated
Oh,
with
it's just-
anti-Semitism.
don't you guys agree? I don't know. I agree with what Rima's saying here. I like people who just speak their mind. I don't necessarily have to agree with it. There were several things in there from PIPPA that I wouldn't agree with, but it's still fun to explore. That was good. Well, everything Gimster brings us on the VTubers is so good. So let's pop right over now. This was the beginner's guide. Now I just learned how to say it. MAEMI? Is that what they said? MAEMI? MAEMI, I think. The beginner's guide to TENMA MAEMI.
Welcome to the beginner's guide to TENMA MAEMI.
MAEMI.
Eternal 19 Lollibaba alcohol-loving fox. Isn't she adorable?
Alcohol-loving
Just listen
fox.
to her sweet, sweet voice.
This is from Dream World Witch channel.
Stop fucking backseating me and let me play the fucking game, you sons of bitches! Whoever keeps backseating me, you love the fucking slut!
Is she a little edgy? A little bit?
La criatura! Oh yeah, I just love it when there's so much anger packed into a tiny gremlin thing! Don't get me wrong, Tenma is adorable, but don't you dare underestimate her, cause she's got a nasty bite!
You did nothing, Tenma. What do you mean? I got picture of ghost. I got 3 picture of fingerprint. I was only one who actually went like crazy woman while everyone was playing with the television remote control. Get out, bitch,
Holy shit, calm down, honey.
I don't want to see your face. What's your name? Apple. Get out.
Watching a Tenma stream can sometimes feel like an emotional roller coaster.
Jesus
As in
Christ.
one moment, she'll be a calm and sweet-spoken cute fox, just to do a full 180 and instantly go off on a murderous verbal rampage of pure hatred. The classic Tenma experience.
Yeah.
Tenma will roast her chat quite severely and with no hesitation. But on the flip side, her chat will too poke her with a stick at any opportunity. An amusingly
Well, you got
beautiful
to.
cycle of roasting and bullying and anger and fun for the whole family. Maybe not that last part. Aspiring sailors should take notes from her colorful language.
I'm gonna find your
Aspiring
fucking
sailors.
mother, Provo. I'm gonna
That's
fuck her,
good.
and she's gonna give birth to a child, and I'm gonna make sure that child is her favorite son, so you can be a
This video's monetization never stood a chance.
Yeah. I like this guy. Good point. Correct.
The resulting punishment being her eating a banana with a peel.
Yeah, that's good.
You eat shit. And bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Speaking of language, English is not her first. Gasp! How
Gasp.
shocking!
Yeah.
She hails from the
This
faraway
guy's
land
good. I
of
like
Canada.
this.
I mean the land of the
Canada,
rising
eh?
sun, Japan. Her thick Japanese accent is a recognizable trait of hers. It just makes everything she already says even funnier, and
Yeah.
it's honestly really
Agreed.
adorable. I swear, Tenma could read me the most boring book ever, and I would still enjoy it just due to the way she pronounces things.
Read the phone book, yeah.
Management, you're watching. I know you're watching. I know you warned me about this 5 times. I know you're watching. Leave me alone. I did not say that.
Her Lifeline
I did
streams
not
were
say that.
especially fun due to this, as it was a game that was
I
entirely
like
controlled
her.
by voice recognition, which you can guess the results.
Look at the bottle. Motherfucker, you're blind. Look at the bottle. Turn up. Left eye. Motherfucker, you big blind ass bitch. Turn right. Turn right. Shoot the eye. Right. Motherfucker. Security room. Okay, you dumb bitch. Go to the
Jesus
security room.
The equipment room. Okay.
Toilet.
The bed.
Toilet.
Toilet.
Okay.
You're lucky I took my pills today because I could kill you with my own hands.
With that said, you can tell she's been working hard on her English. As her ability
Yeah,
to
lucky I
communicate
took my
and even her
pills today.
pronunciation have improved drastically since her debut.
That's good.
Yes. You go here. No. You stay me-chan. No allowed.
Okay, I like Tenma. I
Sorry,
already
if I'm
decided.
gonna punch you in the... I swear to fucking God, can't you be fucking normal for once?
As a variety VTuber, you can expect a wide variety of games in her channel.
Oh,
we all
shit.
knew she was a Slytherin before she even played Hogwarts Legacy. And her
Yeah.
cheating to get into Ravenclaw only proved how right the Kampainikis were. She does love horror games, but is very much weak to them. Although it's nothing that compares to the greatest horror of them all, demonetization.
Yeah.
I gotta say, take some serious balls to play the South Park games live on stream. Enjoy her panicking moments.
Yeah. Yeah, that does take some
Son of a bitch.
serious balls, is right.
That's it, I'm ending stream.
I'm ending stream.
She pushed through those games with a lot of guts. Or maybe just alcohol. Oh yeah, did I mention she loves alcohol? It's a major part of her image. She did an X-Arm watch-along drinking game on Twitch, taking a shot for multiple things, like overall low-quality moments. She proceeded to take over 200 shots of beer over the course of that one entire stream.
Wow, not bad.
Please drink responsibly.
Yeah.
She gets so drunk sometimes she forgets how to speak English.
英語忘れちゃった。どうする？
Ah.
マエミ。
And then
お願いいたします。
It's just so adorable.
just down to simple
Tenma
phrases.
is nothing if cultural. Indeed. She's a woman of refined tastes who will not hesitate to speak her erudite and finely crafted thoughts.
Calm down, it's a cartoon. Yeah, well, I wanna f that cartoon. You calm down, yeah? Until then, I
down.
don't wanna calm down. I wanna f that woman. Capiche?
But while she
Capiche?
understands the glorious ecstasy of pretty girls, nothing will beat her thirst for big, muscled, macho men.
Oh, there you go.
Witness Tenma in the wild. The sight of a suitable partner.
Oh, that's
you can begin
good.
to hear her mating call. And who can blame her when Kratos is an absolute specimen?
Yeah, well, we all got a thing for Kratos. Come on.
With that said, Tenma herself is also very much capable of making our hearts go
Oh, shit, that was
donkey-donkey
good.
with excitement.
So I'm gonna go now back to my couch, drinking beer.
Drinking
So
beer?
now I'm gonna leave. Thank you very much for your time. See you next time. じゃあね.
So if you wish to
That
appeal
was
to the
cute.
lovely drunk fox, you better get yourself into grinding at the gym. Then
Yeah,
send us pictures
I
of
better
the games so
step
she
up
can
the
become
workout
my
routine here
Wrestle review
if I'm going to be
stream.
impressive
Just
to her.
like that, we're one step closer to Tenma's dream of creating an army of very muscle
I don't drink, though.
As for
I'm out.
collabs, Tenma's quite experienced with them already. Not just with fellow Face Connect members, but also Flash Tubers, like the Foot Lovers, Nags, and Coefficient.
I wanna raise the sticks.
What the f? It was a
I'm
good
not
idea!
satisfied.
No,
No,
that's a
you
good
don't-
proposition!
you don't your fucking guess.
That's
Shut
a
the
good...
fuck up, shut the fuck up,
What?
let me
Raise the
speak.
stakes! Fine, go!
Let me
Raise,
speak.
go!
Let me
Fine!
speak.
Fine!
Shut up, Koi. I saw the clip of you simping over my mom. Shut the fuck up. You are not normal or normal in the head. Leave my
You're
mom
not
alone.
normal in the
I
head.
saw the clip.
As well as the honorary finisher.
No way, my bad. Sorry, I confused them. They all look the same to me, just like your comment earlier. Just like your fucking comment earlier. Just like the fucking comment earlier, okay?
If we weren't live right now, Telma, if we weren't live right now, you have no idea.
Yeah, but test me, motherfucker. I know how to say Game Awards is when. Yeah, test me, motherfucker. I can be toxic with the Game Awards. How fast do you want to get us banned, huh? I can test that.
Glorious
Jesus
dynamics.
Christ.
Man, I'll never get tired of watching your collab with
Told me
Pippa.
to watch my penis.
Come on. Did you watch porn or did you not watch porn?
I clicked on Bible Black once. I thought it was a real anime. And then I watched Boku no Pico.
I like Pippa so much. I want punch face. Understand feeling?
Tenma is a
Understand
true force to be
feeling?
reckoned with. Her Twitter posts can get pretty wild, not gonna lie. But that's all a part of Tenma's charm.
Unruly
And trust
cunts.
me, once she's decided on something, you cannot sway her. And she's shown to be quite the loyal friend in times of need. She's not afraid to speak her mind and do what she thinks is right. And for that, she's gained the respect of many. So if you're looking for a fun VTuber with a strong and indomitable personality, go give Tenma some love. I'm serious. All jokes aside, she's actually a very lovely, cute and funny VTuber. And she has quickly become my Face Connect Oshi. And since I know this will motivate some of you, she promised to do a feat reveal stream if she were to hit 500k subs. Oh, that's
Oh,
right, Tenma.
yay.
The Kanpainiki have not forgotten your promise. The clock is ticking, Michan. Tick, tick,
Yeah, that's a fetish I never really got. Feet are just like... ugh.
Konkitsu! Thank you for watching.
That was
Consider
good.
drinking
This,
the subscribe button
this
and leave a
Dreamworld Witch?
kanpai!
What a great host. There were some... I mean, just the way that was hosted was hilarious. But Tenma, of the ones that Gimster's been bringing us recently, I think so far, the one most tempted... I wish if I had time I'd be doing it. The one that's most tempted me to dive down the rabbit hole with them would be Tenma. I would like to see more of that.